We are on YouTube.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, my friends, to Vermilion Vitez. One more Sunday night live. Oof! Oh, there you go, Ray. I love those shades, brother. Ah,
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
welcome,
Vermilion
welcome,
Vitez.
welcome,
We are the host, Ray Marquez,
Vinny
Vinny Pasqualini.
Pasqualini. Welcome to
And
Vermilion Vitez, where we always empower you to build generational wealth, to trust, estate planning, motivation, God's principle, every single principle that is within the Bible. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
so great, so great. So, disclaimer, 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 as always. The content
Yes,
here should not be construed as legal advice or financial advice. Please seek your own CPA or attorney. All the context below should be construed as educational purposes only.
education purpose.
So now we can conclude with the show. Man, Benny, man.
Me, I know. Just another day. So today, we are sharing some of our client story with you guys, so you guys could see if you have similar stories as well that you might be going through that might be able to help you in certain situations and how people overcame them by financial literacy, by God's principles. All these little things put together grows the person that you are into developing and overcoming any struggle in life, right? Because all the struggles that we have it within ourselves that we could manage them and burst up like a rocket ship, right, Ray? Burst up. Oh, you're taking the silent now, the rocket ship slowly. Yes, 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 yes.
So,
So tap, tap, tap. Hello, guys. Welcome to the chat. We are also live on TikTok and YouTube. We are also trying to get live on X as well. So soon we'll be doing that. Check out vermilionvitez.com for more educational content on trust, estate planning, a lot of interesting books in there about life, trading, anything you could think about. We have a vault full of books for your knowledge. Starting off, Ray has a client of his that he would like to share that interesting story to our viewers.
so, the one thing that I want you guys to realize is that we deal with a multitude of individuals throughout a period of time, right? So, one thing you get to see is that there is a similarity and a pattern that people go through. That things get really tough before they get any better. I hope to discover something today in the audience, and I hope there is something that you can grab from this, right? I had a friend, really close friend, client. We became close throughout the years, right? He was about 28 years old. His name was Chris. He was broke, scared, ashamed. Like, who here has been through that?
I have, I most
Been,
certainly
yeah,
have.
who's been through being broke,
Everybody
scared?
has.
Everybody
Everybody has.
has.
Everybody.
Everybody. I, unless you're fortunate to be raised by Bill Gates, right?
Still, the
But
rich still has
still,
problems.
they still have problems. Everybody has some type of problem. Sometimes yours might not be financial, but you still go through something, right? He had a dream of starting a small marketing company. He now he thought it would be his way out. So he quit his job, told everyone he was going to make it big. 6 months later, no clients, no money, no
That's
apartment.
tough.
He was living in his car. This is how stubborn you can be towards your dreams, and it will lead you to certain places. It just does for one reason or another. You're like, no, I'm not listening to you, and then people are like, no, I'm not going to help you. Then,
True.
well, I want to live this out, and I'm going to make this happen, right? Now imagine this: he's parked at the gas station. He walked into that cold, fluorescent lit bathroom. He takes off his shirt and washes himself with paper towels.
That's a struggle.
This man had to spray cologne to cover it up. And some smells you can't cover up. Not like he had a bar of soap.
Nah.
Not like he had some shampoo and a shower. No, the man, have you ever been into a Shell's gas station late at night? Have you
Oh,
ever
yes.
taken a road trip and you passed near that gas station that just really smelled disgusting, repulsive, with the mold, like it hasn't been cleaned in the last 10 years? Ah, you can only imagine, right? It's
Tough.
tough,
That's tough.
man.
It's tough.
And then this man would put on his only suit, the one that he slept in the night before. And he sat down in a Starbucks with his laptop, pretending like he belonged there. Can you feel that? I just want you to feel that real quick. I want the audience and everyone to feel that. Can't take a shower, have to go to a gas station, spray some cologne, use paper towels to wash yourself,
That's tough.
using potentially your suit as a pillow. Think about that. And then having to wear it the next day with confidence after you sweated in it. Not dry clean. I'm saying this man still had to show up like he knew he could make it. You know how confident you have to be? You know how confident you have to be, how delusional you have to be to smell like shit
Horrible.
and still show up. People would walk by thinking he was just another guy with a laptop, while inside he's just wondering, am I a complete failure? One night, after getting rejected again and again, he just screamed in his car, God, give me one break, just one.
What happened, Ray?
The next morning, true story, he sat down with the business owner who almost brushed him off. But Chris, fueled with by desperation, gave the best pitch of his life. The owner said yes. That one yes became 3 referrals. Within 1 year, Chris had an office, employees, and stability. Sometimes rock bottom is the exact foundation you need to rebuild. Those who sow in tears will reap with songs of joy.
Ooh.
Psalms 126:5. Now, I want to go into something about the guy Chris, right, Vinny? Like Chris is a great guy, and you would have never known he went through that.
No.
Yeah, like you would have never known. And sometimes for you to get the deal that you want, sometimes you're too relaxed. There's not enough urgency. But when this is your only option and you treat every communication with each sale that you have with desperation, there's beautiful things that will happen when you're like, I will make it happen. And you have to. Like, you can't have a doubt in your mind, because the doubt in your mind means you're back at the gas station
Yes.
and you don't want to be at the gas station.
No, you do not. No, you do not. Prevailing always. So, give us a short breakdown, Ray, what that story could enlighten them and teach them about.
That when you're putting in a corner, and this is it, this is all you can make happen, you will make fantastic things happen because you have to show up with that confidence. You can't fake it. Once you put it into that position and you're like, I have to get better day by day, day in and out, you will make beautiful things happen. They become a foundation to the person you are becoming. Who he was becoming in that struggle was somebody that could tell that story and give other people's motivation when they have hit rock bottom. You can get out of it. You can. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. What's impossible is your perspective.
You could get out of anything. I remember a couple of episodes ago, we were talking about it's your choice. You choose your torture. You choose what you want to do. If you want to crumble up and do nothing about your situation, that's totally up to you. I think it was Anish repeating those words, and you as well. Everybody should learn something about that. Everybody. Because if you don't learn from your mistakes, then what are you going to do? You're just going to keep on making other mistakes along the way, over and over again. Learn from them. Be smart.
I've seen all different types of people make it. Homeless people, single mothers, drug addicts that had to come out of rehab. There's always a redemption story. The biggest believers were converts, people who converted.
True. True.
The-
Everybody that wakes up to life has a faith-based story where God touched them and they prevailed at the end. Everybody. Something happened to them that they met with that divinity, that divine intervention within themselves, and they overcame that situation. Everybody has a story like that. The ones that are awake, not the ones that are still asleep, the ones that are awake and went through struggle and hell to overcome them. They have God in their hearts. That they do. Oh, nice story, Ray. Thanks for sharing, brother. Any questions on the chat? What is that, Ray? The live got 1,100 more likes than the last five.
in the last 5 minutes, we're
We got
growing.
1,101 likes on the live. Now, oh, 1,500. It just popped up. Okay, okay. Give us some questions, my friends. Ask away, ask questions. Whew. Now, another thing that we could think about is one of our clients, very dear to me. He's going to go by Vitez today. Okay, we're going to call this client Vitez. Um, at the time, he had God in his heart. Okay, he was a trader. He was a trader. He used to trade. He used to buy and sell stocks and crypto, and he was starting small. He was starting very, very small on his crypto empire, right? Soon enough, he met with a nice group who introduced him to this beautiful platform, right? He thought it was an amazing platform. And what we used to do, what Vitess used to do, it's kind of like what it's called back then. It's like pump and dump, right? We would get like maybe 1,000 people, we would get like 2,000 people, and he would just everybody at once. We would buy that crypto, and that crypto will go up maybe 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, sometimes $1, and it's a lot of money because depending on how much you bet and how much leverage, we are kind of making a lot of money because everybody went with it as at once, right? So Vites had gotten his art. However, he started to become greedy because the more money that came in, the more he wanted to hold on to that money, right? And I remember him sharing to his parents. He was telling me the story, and they were all telling him, hey, take out a couple of hundreds, take out a couple of thousands. Like, you need to save that money. Don't keep it all on that platform, keep it on a place that's going to be safe and secure. No, 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 no. I got it. I got it. I know what I'm doing. I'm making the money. You guys are not making the money. Where's your thousands of dollars? So he was all like, you know, he was a little snobby kid, right? At the time, he was making a lot of money. First, he was making zero money, and then all of a sudden, he's making, $8,000 in the trade, $20,000 in the trade. He thinks he's banking. He's unstoppable. I think everybody once has thought they were unstoppable at something until they were swept off the floor upside down and not know what to do. And that's exactly what Vites came to be. Apparently, the platform wasn't trustworthy, right? He met with very difficulties. The platform shut down his money, not only his money, but also the thousands of people that were investing on the platform. Kind of like FTX, what happened at the time? Everybody lost money on FTX, right? So that is exactly what happened to Vitez and his team. So with that being said, he went from $200,000 to $1 million on the account. And when he finally decided $1 million is good, I could finally withdraw a little bit and invest it in somewhere. When he finally clicked the button to withdraw, guess what? Access denied. They denied him. They denied him withdrawing nothing, not even a cent. He started texting his other buddies. None of them could withdraw. Soon enough, he got a message from the company saying, you guys got to pay us $30,000 to release your money and send it to this crypto wallet. And he was like, what? Seriously? That was a scam. The platform ripped everybody off. The platform closed down, stole everybody's money. Okay. He contacted me so we could try to get in touch with some attorneys, which we did. We filed some reports. We filed some FTC reports. We filed county reports, and we actually filed UCC reports against the company. And until then, that was about a year, 2 years ago. We're still on that process right now within the company, trying to reclaim what is his, because what they did was fraudulent. So we are fighting for Vitas right now so he could get back his millions, because that is unfair. Although he was greedy, he should have listened to all the people that loved around him. He should have listened, Ray. He didn't listen. He didn't listen. I remember him reaching out to me and to you as well. He didn't want to listen to nothing. However, when he finally reached out, we were able to file the proper documentations for him to submit the process so he could get back his stolen money. That is fraud at its highest. That is trading fraud. That's what he did, right? The company did. So we're still on that fight for Vitez, and he shouldn't be that greedy. And one thing that I will tell you is, if I'm not mistaken, John 13:7. You might not understand this now, but soon you will understand why, right? So whatever happened to him had a reason. He was getting greedy. And when he thought he was invincible and unstoppable, he got swept off the ground by a force unexplainable, which he thought he was at the sky. At the same time, he's underground because he was swooped off his feet with nothing to dig himself out of. However, a friend that is always with you, that doesn't need you to follow him on social media. You don't need Wi Fi to connect with him. Okay. You don't need to call him. All you have to do is close your eyes and ask for Jesus, because he is right next to you every single day when you wake up and you go to bed. And the moral of the story, if he had been a little bit more humble and listened to his elders, he would have had a little bit left to fight this battle. Although it would still happen to him, he would have a little bit left to fight this battle instead of being greedy and keeping all his money inside one basket. And that is what he did, right? However, he is overcoming his problems because his belief overcomes anything. And God is with him right now. He is doing everything right, and he is making amends to every single situation, being a humble human being, right? And contributing to others. And we're here for you as well. If you're going through any struggle, any financial struggle, we're not legal or financial advice, but we are here to educate you in what it is that you're going through.
Give you some options.
Yes, give you some options. There's so many options out there, guys. You got AI, the most advanced thing on earth right now. You just got to know how to use it. Use it well, use it wise. Ah,
Amazing story.
oh, thank you. I
Amazing
appreciate
story.
it.
You never sometimes $1 million to some people just might not be enough.
Might not be enough. They get greedy, bro. They get greedy. Hey, we've been through that, you know.
Plenty of times. Plenty of times. You have choices to make. I just want to let everybody know that. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for being
being
here. Oh, sorry,
thank
go
you,
ahead.
thank you for being on the show. Thank you. That's it. God bless you. We are here for you just as much as you are here for us.
I agree. Thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for joining us tonight. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. There's a bunch of videos here that might help you in a certain situation. And if there isn't a video, please contact us immediately, that we will make one for you, specially for you. Okay? Thank you so much. Stay blessed by the best. God bless you guys. We're still going to be on live on TikTok. We're just going to go off on YouTube.